You'd think that being convicted of kidnapping a 15-year-old heiress would cancel your legacy. But no. Welcome to the jaw-dropping tale of Edward Gibbon Wakefield and his brother William Wakefield, two conman-turned colonial heroes who pulled off one of the most shocking social crimes of 19th century Britain and still ended up with statues in New Zealand. In 1826, Edward Wakefield, a 30-year-old social climber with a shady past and a taste for heiresses, set his sights on Ellen Turner, a 15-year-old girl and sole heir to a vast fortune. With the help of his brother William and a bribed servant, they hatched a plan straight out of a villain's playbook. Step 1. Send a fake message to Ellen's boarding school, claiming her mother was ill and needed her immediately. Step 2. Whisk her away to a hotel where Edward fed her a web of lies. Her father was ruined, and marriage to him was the only way to save her family. It's a chilling example of calculated emotional manipulation by someone twice her age. Step 3. Drag her across the border to Gretna Green, Scotland, and force her into a sham wedding. Oh, and did we mention he'd already done something similar before? Yeah, this wasn't even his first bride con. Wakefield had previously eloped with another underage heiress, inherited her fortune, and then tried to rewrite her father's will after her death. Back to Ellen. Once married, Wakefield didn't stop. He dragged her across England to London, then all the way to Calais, France, trying to stall any intervention from her family. Thankfully, her father launched an international rescue mission. Ellen was found, returned to safety, and the Wakefields were arrested. The trial was explosive. The British public was scandalized. And the verdict? Guilty. The Wakefield brothers were sentenced to 3 years in prison. You'd think that would end their career. But plot twist. After jail, Edward reinvented himself as a visionary behind colonization efforts in South Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, where both brothers became key figures in settlement and development. They're literally memorialized in statues and city names. Yes, the same men who schemed, lied, abducted, and manipulated a teenage girl for money. Because colonialism wasn't just about land. It was also about rewriting who gets to be remembered as great. So next time you walk past a memorial, ask yourself, hero or hijacker? Because history doesn't always put villains in jail. Sometimes it puts them on a pedestal. Whether Edward Wakefield truly turned his life around is still up for debate. But honoring him with public memorials, despite committing a serious crime against an innocent 15-year-old girl for his own greed, that's a lot to think about. Everyone deserves a second chance, but glorifying a man who orchestrated such a calculated abduction? That one's harder to stomach.